packed video for you folks today. In this video, we're going to talk about the latest and greatest regarding our Detroit Lions. We're going to go over what Penei Sewell said. We're going to see what Ben Johnson was talking about regarding Jared Goff. Also, Duce Staley on Swift. We're going to get into former head coach Matt Patricia and some funny news there. Can our quarterback Jared Goff duplicate what he did in 2018? We're going to get into it all here, and Peter King. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of the 80s background images when you're getting your photograph taken in school with the lasers and you love nostalgia, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we took all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, you can reminisce on the good old days. Also, take that like button with you. Travel back in time when the Lions were playoff winners. So let's get into today's Lions news and rumors.
It's LeGarrette Blunt here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
We're going to start off with Penei Sewell. He was talking, giving a shout out to what he went through this last year and as well as to the fans. He says, all lessons I've learned in year one were definitely important for me going into year two. The game was a lot quicker. Also took year 2020 off, so I kind of forgot the speed of the game a little bit. I'm a lot more comfortable out there, Sewell said. Via Detroit News, I know the playbook more and I can play faster. I know the cadence and I go out there, be faster, everything is just fine, experience. So now it's out there and to have fun. He continue on talking about the fans. It says, it's important because of the fans. Y'all play a huge role in every game. We got the feel for your energy out there, and your energy, it's kind of just contagious. Kind of makes me kind of hyped up. I'm going to kill the guy in front of me. More, like I just said, type of energy, Sewell said. I tell you what, Penei Sewell gets it, folks. He gets it. He is a great draft pick. I love out there. He's going to go out there and kill. The fans give him energy. That's why we got to be loud when we're home at Ford Field. This guy is definitely an A+. I love it. I love this guy's motivation. I love how he speaks. I love how he just puts everything ahead of him, his work ethic. He 100% gets it, folks. He just gets it, and I freaking love it. So good job, Penei Sewell. Folks, try and go ahead and climb that Chat Sports ladder right now. I'm at 22,382. I am really close to 22,400 subscribers right now. We are in the lull period of the Detroit Lions. Not a lot going on. So go ahead and subscribe, and let's continue to grind up there. And I tell you what, I would love to jump ahead of some of these other channels, but I'm going to need your help to do so, folks. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Matt Patricia, folks. Why am I talking about Matt Patricia? Because why the hell not? It be rumored that he could be the offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots. Oh my God. I gotta say, this is absolutely hilarious. I think it's a terrible idea for the New England Patriots and Bill Belichick to go ahead and have this guy as your offensive coordinator. First off, he was a defensive mind in New England. He was not an offensive coordinator. He didn't do that great a job. I didn't think he was that great of a defensive coordinator when the Lions hired him. The Lions hired him. He was an absolutely fail fest from top to bottom. It was an S show all the way around. His defense was terrible as absolute cheeks. And now you're going to take this guy who is a terrible defensive coordinator, terrible head coach, I don't really know a lot about offense, and make him an offensive coordinator. Mac Jones, who? I feel for you, my guy. I feel for you. And it just goes to show you, anyone can get a job, even if you're terrible at it, because Matt Patricia, no way on planet Earth, this guy should become an offensive coordinator. I don't know how he become a defensive coordinator. I just don't get it, folks. But I can't wait to hear what you guys think in the comment section on this one. I laughed out loud when I heard it. I'm not going to lie. I laughed out loud, talked to the guys behind the scenes, and we were dying laughing on this one. Let's go ahead and talk about Peter King, because guess what? The hopium continues. One player in the list out there who's not a quarterback, and I just had to get the Hutchinson here. The reason is it's important symbolically to the X's and O's, to a hungry franchise, King explained. Hutchinson is a symbol of progress for the franchise that needs one in the worst way. He actually wants to play for the Lions in the NFL by putting the Lions on Hard Knocks this summer and awarding the city of the Lions the NFL draft. It is placed in a bet that the Lions won't be a laughing stock much longer. And I really hope the Detroit Lions are not a laughing stock much longer, folks. I hope it. I hope the Detroit Lions are going in the right direction, and I do believe it. I do believe they're going in the right direction. I think that's out freaking standing that this has happened, but I understand why media is starting to get a little bit of hopium for the Detroit Lions. We've drafted correctly the last 2 years. We get the right players for the right team, for players who want to be here. We got the right coaching staff. It all comes together in something that is being built that's special. And so we don't have to reminisce on the nostalgia of the old days. We can kind of look towards the new days here with our Detroit Lions. But Hutchinson was a good pick. He was the right pick, in my opinion. And it gives the Detroit Lions an opportunity, folks, an opportunity to be a franchise that's actually works correctly, like the ones we've seen throughout the years, and not our Detroit Lions. Folks, I got a pinned comment here, and I want you guys to explode on this pinned comment. I want to see a ton of replies. Will Matt Patricia succeed as offensive coordinator? Y for yes and N for no. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you believe that he will succeed? I think it's going to be an absolute flop, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think on this one. Spam it, folks. Duce Staley talking about our running back DeAndre Swift. He wants to see Swift play through some pain. We all know there's a difference being injured and hurt, Staley explained. As soon as you step in the building as a running back, day one of training camp, you're not going to feel the same. So there's going to be some things he's going to have to fight through, and he's going to have to work through that. Now, there's a debate going on. Was that the right thing to say? I have no problem with Duce Staley saying this because it's 100% true. You got to work through pain. There is a difference between pain and injury. Injury, can't do a whole lot. You break a bone. Pain, you're having pains. You can play through pains. We all have done it, whether you played football or not, just life in general. We've all dealt with this type of thing. You go to work, you got a back pain. You have to work through it. There's nothing you can do. I have no problem with that. No, I don't think DeAndre Swift is soft. That's another thing coming in. Is he soft? No, I don't believe Mr. Swift is a soft player. I think what he did was correctly. He went into the offseason and bulked up, got in shape, did what he needed to do physically to be able to play through a NFL season. Now, running back position is the shortest of all players on a team, it feels like. They're hit all the time. They take a lot of beating, a lot of bruising. The shelf life is much shorter, so you have to have that mentality to play through pain. It is what it is. That is a position that deals with a lot of pain, a lot of hits. You're literally getting hit every single play, unless you're Barry Sanders and you kind of just weave through players and get to the end zone. But we don't have a Barry Sanders right now. DeAndre Swift is got to go in here and be able to be a physical player and get through it. Get through the nagging injuries. Now, if you're legitimately injured, I don't want an injured player to play because you're just going to hurt them for the long haul. That's not something that's a smart thing to do, and I don't think anybody would think that's a smart thing to do. But if you're dealing with pain, got to play through it, young man. And yet I believe in you, Swift. I really hope he does well. We all love Swift. I do. I want to see this guy be a baller, man. So do your thing, young man. We need you. We need you in the backfield. We also need is you guys to go to Lions Nation Unite YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel. Made by Herman Moore. Videos being dropped, live streams, Wide Receiver Wednesdays, homie Chris EZ. It is absolutely amazing. Subscribe. Also follow them on Twitter, Lions Nation U, and most importantly, download the app, Lions Nation Unite app. I'm on there. I literally, folks, I don't know if you know this, but I do live streams every single day. Well, Monday through Friday on there. That's not on YouTube. So if you want to hear some more extra Lions talk, get on that bad boy. Let's get at it. Go ahead and subscribe and download. Ben Johnson was talking about how he wants to give Jared Goff his best season, bring him back to the best that he can be, elevate his game, kind of like 2018 for the Rams where they had a spectacular offense. Jared Goff was going off. Can it be done? Can Ben Johnson be a magician and pull a football out of Goff's helmet and make him be a stud in 2022? Look, anything is possible, folks. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen because I am not Nostradamus. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not Cleo. I'm not. I am just a guy who's telling you, what they got. But they do have power on offense, folks. They do got a revamped offense. This offense is pretty good, in my opinion. Jared Goff has the weapons. All he has to do is get in connection with those weapons that he's doing right now and have really good plays. It's not just on the quarterback. You got to have good offensive line play, good running play, good offensive coordinator play, good scheme. Everything comes together. If Ben Johnson can take all these ingredients, put it together, mesh it, then give Jared Goff the keys and say, go ahead and drive this thing, it's possible. Now, I don't think he's going to have a 2018 season. That's really hard to duplicate. But I think he can have a successful season. I do. I'm not on the Goff truther thinking this guy is the best quarterback in the NFL. It's not that at all. But I think he can be successful. I think he can. I think he can have a pretty good year, folks. So I have my hope that it can happen. But I want to see it on the field first. I think we all should be like that. I think we all should just want to see it on the field instead of just jump in this thing and say, yeah, he's got it. But you want to know who does got it? Well, this channel, I guess. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so, like I was saying before. Also, we got the One Pride podcast on my channel every single Thursday, 6:30 p.m. We're live on Lions Nation Unite app. So go ahead and get on there. We're live on LNU channel, YouTube channel on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Get on there. Hit that notification bell. Why? So you don't miss out on the latest on my channel. You don't want to miss out. That's a terrible thing. With that said, folks, see you in another video.